And you're also beautiful and stunning.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're right now.
You look amazing.
Now, Marty,
Yes.
you want to speak, clearly.
I was just going to say your crowd's as good as the Have You Been Paying Attention crowd. Well done, guys. Basic stuff, Pete.
Warm him up, mate, warm him up.
Anyone in from Melbourne, guys?
Now, Marty, most of the audience know you from the Kate, Tim and Marty show on Nova,
right, yeah.
but you're actually going out and doing a national stand-up solo tour
I
for the
know.
first time in how long?
A long time. I reckon a long time. 15 years.
Is that scary?
A little bit, but also I think just get on the front foot. You know what I'm saying? Just have a crack. I was saying to someone today that if you're not on social media, you don't really fail in life anymore because nobody actually comes up to you in the street and says you're a failure and a disappointment. That only happens online.
Did that happen to you live in person a lot before?
All the time,
Right,
Magda.
right.
I can keep on. I'm on social media. I can pass all that on to you if you like.
Could you write it out longhand?
Do you remember your first gig?
It was awful. No, it wasn't. It was great. It was at the Esplanade Hotel in June '93, and it was this week 26 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And I borrowed my mate Dino Glennon's shirt because I thought you needed to wear a shirt to do stand-up comedy,
As in like a collared shirt?
like a collared shirt, because I didn't own a shirt. And he was 6'5" and I'm 5'9", so it was like a maxi dress, and the sleeves were rolled up so much it was like I had forearm guards on. It was like I could have batted in the World Cup. Like little floaties had come up here. It was so ill-fitting.
You haven't. If you haven't done stand-up, I've only done it a couple of times, and it's a nightmare. I find if you haven't done it for 15 years, why on earth would you go back to doing it? Why?
Well, because when I stopped...
Money?
Well, obviously I've done all right. I mean, it seems stupid not to pretend, you know what I'm saying? I think I needed a challenge, and I think part of losing that weight and getting off the grog and just being a bit clearer in the mind, I had a moment of insanity there where I rang Artie Lang, a promoter, and said, Artie, let's have a tilt at this. And he was just really positive about it and said, let's do it.
I was so excited when I heard that you're doing it because I started in '96 at the ESPY and I always loved watching you perform. You're such a natural. So when you kind of stopped doing it, it was sad news for everyone. But we got a little clip of you and Hey Hey back in '96, funnily enough.
Yeah.
What? Looking
Have
back
a look at
this fresh-faced kid here.
it. Look at that.
What advice would you give that young fella now?
Plug away. Persevere. You'll be all right. Relax. Don't stress. It'll be okay. You're going to eat a lot of beans and toast.
I saw a gig of me doing my third gig recently because they used to give us the videotape. Sometimes you used to buy the videotape for like $50 at the end of a gig. I'm not sure if you remember that at the ESPY. And I watched it recently.
That wasn't what I was buying at the end of gigs at the ESPY.
I was buying VHS tapes of my performances.
Okay.
I watched it recently and I died. Like, I literally died. It was the worst gig I've ever done. And I just wanted to reach through the screen and give myself a hug and go, it turns out all right.
Mate, it's fine. And that failure is what you learn from. But you've got to be in a position where you cope with failure. And who is when you're in your early 20s? Everything hurts.
Yeah.
But then you get older and you realise it's not important.
Was there a particular gig that made you decide I'm packing this in? I don't want to do this
There was
anymore?
one in Brisbane at the casino.
Tell us
where
more.
I was on the stage, and for some unknown reason, there was a walkway between the stage and the audience that joined the roulette tables to the poker machines. So I had a constant thoroughfare. And, I was cranky, and an Englishman said something to me, and then I spent probably 15, 20 minutes tearing shreds off that bloke about his teeth, the country he was from, his hair, his outfit. And then I got back up to the room. I had a club sandwich, obviously. I was at I'm not an idiot. And I just thought, I don't know, is this who I am now?
You didn't like the person you
I didn't
turned
like
into.
the person I was. I didn't like what I'd done to him.
Becoming a comedy bully.
And I'd done it to save myself, which was the worst thing. It wasn't even to entertain the crowd. It was to get myself out of a tight spot.
Well, it's terrifying. And it is one of the most, we all have war stories about those ones where you think you've got 20 minutes of material, there are no laughs, and you're scurrying off
Oh,
after
my
10.
God, what happened? I had 6 minutes. Yeah, I know. No, so that was awful, and I just thought, nah. And then I got a job. And so then the time just got longer between gigs, and then suddenly it was just insurmountable. It was just too big a time.
Nothing worse for stand-up than having a job, is there?
No.
It's hard enough if you take a month off, let alone that many. But I'm so thrilled to get back because you are a fantastic, you've got a
Good on
beautiful
you,
stage
Pete.
presence and you're bloody hilarious.
It'll be
You're gonna
fine.
great. Check him out.
Or it won't be.
Oh, won't be. Yeah.
Well, if you'd like to see Marty live, head to the links page on our website. Meantime, would you please thank Marty Sheargold?